Hello sweet friends, and welcome to Carol's Craft Cottage. For today's video I have a tutorial for you using Scrapdiva Designs Nutcracker die. I'm going to share that die with you right now. I'll put it into the frame. I'm going to have a affiliate link in the description box below should you decide to purchase this die. I would appreciate it if you would use that link. And if you use Carol 10 at checkout, you'll get 10% off your entire order. Now the die is called Nutcracker. All right. And I'm going to go over each piece so that you know how to put this together to utilize all the intricate dies to make this very, what I want to say, the word embellished. So you can see how embellished my little Nutcracker is, and you get all the pieces in this die to do this. So let's go ahead and go over this. So you get these two pieces. This one is stitched, and then there's one for a background, and then you get two of these. These are the two that I used. In combination with this and this, you can make a shaker, but I did not do that. I wanted a heavily embellished Nutcracker. I think he's adorable, and I am happy with him that way. So I'm going to show you what I cut and tell you the paper. So the first one is the largest die in this two pieces, and this is 110-pound cardstock of white, and I cut one. And I did that because mine are going to be Christmas ornaments, so I want them to be sturdy. The next I cut was the inside die. I cut one on 2mm foam, and that's going to be layered on top of that. And then I have one 65-pound black cardstock, and that's going to be put on top of the foam. Next, we have the Nutcracker jacket, which is this piece right here. And because this is paper, I cut one on paper and one on 65-pound red cardstock, and I glued them together. The next piece is here, and this is the front of the Nutcracker jacket. So because this is paper, I cut one on paper, and then I cut two on red 65-pound cardstock. And I cut two so that I would have dimension in his jacket when I attach it like that. The next piece is his legs or his pants. And I have two here of green glitter cardstock. The next piece is 65-pound light pink cardstock, and I cut one of these for his face. The piece that I did not use is this one right here, and you could cut that on black because that is for behind his face. It goes right here, and I just used the black on this for his hair. But if you want that extra piece, you can cut that and put that right there. The next is his hat, and it's this piece right here, and I cut one on green glitter cardstock. And then we have the crown piece that goes on his hat, and that's this one right here, and I cut one on gold paper, and then I backed it with one 110-pound white cardstock, and I glued them together for dimension. Now you can use foam if you want to, but I wanted to use the heavy paper, and that will get glued on top of there. The next I will share with you is his facial features. So you can run this through on black 110-pound cardstock for the eyebrows, the eyes, and the mustache. And then I ran the die through twice for pink 65-pound cardstock for his nose. In this area right here, this piece that's all attached together, you have 2 pieces that go on top of his boots. So I cut 2 pieces of gold cardstock or paper with that. This also is the top of his hat, so I cut 1 of those. These are the buttons for his jacket. I cut 6 of those. These are the buttons for his boots. I cut 6 of those. And these 2 are the cuffs on his jacket, and I cut 2 on gold paper. Then we're going to move to this portion of the die, and this is all attached together, and let's go over that. So this and this are his boots, which you see right here, and we have a right and left on that, and you'll see that right here. And then we have this pieces right here, so I cut 4 of these on 110-pound black cardstock because I am layering them for dimension, and I'm not sure if you can see that very much in here, but in real life you can see that there is dimension in those boots because of that. Then we're going to go up 1, and it's this piece right here, which is trim for his hat, which goes like that, and you'll see me attach that later. And then we have this piece right here, which is this one. It's the belt for his jacket. Cut 1 on 110-pound cardstock. This was 110-pound cardstock too, by the way. The next is the buckle, which is this one right here. And then we have these pieces. These are a little bit smaller. I cut those on gold, and that is right here. And these, I think, are called the ampulets for the top of his jacket, which go right here, right there, and right there. And then we have this piece right here, and that I cut, I actually cut 4 of these, okay? And the reason I cut 4, and you'll see them right here, we have 1 for the collar on his coat, and then 3 for the front of his coat right here that go like this. And this is the buttons. All right, and then the last piece on here are his 2 hands, which are right here. So let's go ahead and put this together. I'm going to put the die aside, and we're going to go ahead and put this beautiful Nutcracker together. So I'm just putting some glue around the bottom 110 cardstock piece, and then I'm going to layer the foam on top of that in the middle. Like that. I got some little glue in there. I'm just wiping it. Okay, then I have my second piece, which is the black 65-pound cardstock. And we're going to put this on top of the foam. And before I get too far ahead of myself, I'm going to layer this here. Make sure it's straight. I'm going to lift this up and put some glue in here to put my little ribbon for making him an ornament. All right, we're going to put him aside and we're going to start assembling all his clothes. So here are the left and right boots. So we are going to put some glue on the back of these pieces right here and layer them together. And then these two pieces are going to go on the left boot. My left, his right. All right. And you'll see this when you're working with it, that it gives it dimension and it really looks good. You get a 3D effect with your little Nutcracker. I want to get that on correctly. All right. Now we're going to put these two together. And we'll put that on the front of his boot. And the next process in doing the boot is to put the little buttons. Now you could put 6 buttons, you can put 4 buttons, you can put as many buttons as you want to. And I only did 3 on the outside. But you could put buttons on both sides. This is the fun part. So I have these little things that I put the little pieces in, so if I were to sneeze or I turn my fan on or whatever, they don't go flying across the room because they are tiny. So I have my little buttons in here and my face. Like my eyes, my eyebrows, and my mustache in there. And I made extra buttons in case I lost some. So I think I can do a double button on the boots, which would be really cute too. So we'll see here. The trick is to get them straight. All right. Now I'll do the other side. Nutcrackers are very popular this year. I see Nutcrackers everywhere in the stores. And I also did get an actual set myself. I do a pink Christmas. So I found some pastel ones at Michael's and I had to get that set. And the last time I was in Michael's, they were sold out of that set. I guess it's very popular this year. All right. So there is that. So let me see if I've got 6 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I can do the other side. So let's do the other side. See what it looks like. All right, I got his eyelid there. So gingerbread and nutcrackers are very, very popular for Christmas decorating. All right. Oh, that's cute. I like them on the other side too. So let's put 3 on this side. These are, this is just one of those dies that I know you're going to use every year because it's so cute. There's certain ones I like to use every year. Certainly my gingerbread, but I know I'll use this one several times. And I got one more little guy here. Oh, I got one out and all right, let's see if we got them straight here. That looks good, that looks good. And we'll put this one back. Because someday I might be looking for that. Here's another one that fell out. Okay, that's your boots. We're not going to put that on yet. We're just going to let it dry. Now we're going to assemble the jacket. So we're going to glue this piece, this front piece, onto the jacket. Well, not yet. What we want to do is we want to put the hands and the cuffs on. So make sure you got your cuffs going the right way, which is the curl up is my right, and the curl up on this side is my left. So we got that, and we want to make sure we got the hands correct. So we got the curl on this one, goes on this side. And you just put it right over that, like that. And then we have this piece over here. It's going to go on the bottom of here. And then I'm going to put a little bit of glue here and a little bit of glue here. And we're going to put the cuffs on. And we're going to butt it right up against the hand. I do the same thing on this side. Now we're ready to put the front piece on the jacket. In between there. And you'll see that it fits right here with all these little slots and cuts right there. All right, now the next thing I do is I get the belt, and we'll put that on first before we put the fasteners. Put that right there. And then we have the belt buckle that goes on top of that. And you see how he is coming together with all his little embellishments on his clothes. And it does make a difference. It just makes it pop, all these little embellishments. Now you're going to put these fasteners on and make sure you get the right side of your cardstock. And you're going to put 3 down the front. So we have 1, and make sure it goes like a smile. It's 1, And I did 3. You can do 2, whichever way you like it. All right, that's number 3 down the front of his coat here. I'm just going to make sure I got them evenly spaced before I put the buttons on. Okay, so the next step is the buttons. So I have 6 buttons, and I'm going to put them right alongside these fasteners. And my buttons are right here. I cut some extra in case I had a catastrophe. Here we go, and make sure they're all spaced correctly, nicely. They look good. All right, that's your coat. You can put that aside. Next, we're going to assemble the hat. So I'm going to glue this crown piece onto the front of the hat. Like this. And then this is the little embellishment for your hat. And it is going to go with the smile down, if you understand. That's the way the hat curls. And it is going to go right here. Okay. And I'm going to get some... Now you could cut these out of red. Oh my goodness. I was moving here and my board fell down. Whew. All right. Let me get some. I'm using some red diamond dots to decorate this. You could cut some out if you don't have diamond dots. And this is coming along nicely. Sorry for the mishap, but it happens. I think I have to switch that one over, yeah. Okay, now we have to put this little piece on, which is this. Right here, which is the top of the hat. Okay, and then on my Nutcracker, I did put a little bow in the center of his hat. I'll take that glue off of there. Hang on just a second. All right, and it made me mess up the little diamond dots here. All right, let me get a bow. And I got these off of AliExpress. That's just a little tiny bow. And I'm going to put that in the center right here, because I think it looks darling. Okay, we're going to set this aside and let this dry. Then I'm going to bring my jacket back in because I forgot to put the epaulets on the top of the sleeves. So we're going to put a little bit of glue on the top here. And then these are for the top of the boots. These are the larger ones. These are the smaller ones. So, and you could tell this has a square type of side on here. So it's going to go right there. And then this one, you're going to put the squared off side on this side and the round towards the center of the sleeve. Okay. And then we're going to bring the boots back in. And I did make some extras of these as well. So we're going to put some glue on the tops of the boots. And then we need to turn this around because you can see that it has a curve. And you can see how this curves that way. So that goes on the top like that. And then we'll bring this one in. And you can see the curve. And it goes on the top like that. All right. So I'm going to put the face on here before I put, well, this is his head, and then I'll put his face on. Okay. So you put his neck down into here. You see that? His neck goes down. All right, I'm going to go ahead and put his pants on. We're going to do his face last. Okay, before we attach his jacket, we're going to put his collar on his neck. So that piece right here, and again, it has, this way is like the smile, curves like a smile. It goes right there for his collar. And then we are going to put his jacket. And this all fits beautifully together. And it goes right here. Push it up a little bit here. There we go. And we're going to take his hat and put that on top. And then we'll do his boots. And I lost a little diamond dot here. Let's put it on. Okay, let's put his boots. So you'll see that this little circle right here, half circle, goes on top of that. That's how you tell which way the boots go on this little guy. And you also have this little piece sticking out here that goes right over. And you line them up, get them nice and straight. Isn't he cute? He's so cute. I'm going to put some glue on here. And again, you're going to line the top of the boot with that and that on the bottom. All right, I'm going to check to see if I got them straight. looking good. All right, now we're going to do his face. So I did this so I wouldn't lose the pieces. Okay. I have 2 eye slits. Okay, I need one more of these if I'm going in the right direction here. Alrighty, this is going this way. And you could feel that they have a right and a wrong side. So for his mustache, I like 2 pieces. 4 dimensions. So I glue 2 pieces together for the left. And let's see if I've got that one's correct. Let's see if this one. Nope. Nope. I should leave them out, right? Yes, this one's right. All right. So we're going to glue 2 rights together. All right, that's for his mustache. I need, I got 2 eyes, and I need a left and a right eyebrow. So let me feel it here. That is also this way. I know I've got a right and a left in here. Okay. Which one is this? That is still a left. Here we go. Here we go. Here's a right. All right, we'll put these away. And we're going to put this together. Okay, we're going to do the eyebrows first. And I go ahead and just like draw the glue on here. You're going to put about 1/4 of an inch down from his hat. And depending on if you make them up, it's going to be the expression on his face. So he's either going to be quizzical, happy, maybe sad. But we don't want to make him sad because it's Christmas time. All right, now we're going to put on his mustache. And he's going to smile with this mustache. And we got one more thing left to do, and that is his nose. So let me push this one over a little bit. This one, there, that's perfect. We want him smiling a little bit. All right, so I have cut 2 noses, and we're going to glue the 2 together. I got more than 2, but... And you could put this any way you want. If you want him to have a pointed nose, you could put it this way. I like him to have the wider part going down. So we're going to attach this to his face. Just like this. And gluing those two pieces together gives more dimension to the face of the Nutcracker. Okay, I can't get it to go down. Here we go. And got a little glitter there. There is Mr. Nutcracker. He's ready to be hung in a tree, or if you don't put the ribbon in, he could be ready to go on a package. It could also be a tag. You could stamp to and from on the back there. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial today. If so, please leave me a comment below. I really appreciate that. If you are a new or this is your first time here, oh my gosh, I'm tired. If you are new or this is your first time here, my videos feature lots of paper crafting ideas and tutorials. If this is something you enjoy, please consider subscribing. I'd love to have you come back. And for all my returning friends, welcome back. You mean the world to me, and I appreciate your support and comments. So remember to sprinkle kindness wherever you go, like confetti. And see, I'm tired. Sprinkle kindness like confetti wherever you go. And until next time, happy crafting. Bye-bye.